Bernard lines up as the single back here. Now 1st and 10. Safarian Jenkins going to pull it. Tampa in the end zone for the touchdown. Finding the end zone for the 2nd time. It's going to be a long day for one team.
Hard to believe it isn't after a full week of work and all the preparation that goes into getting ready for a football game. And here you are early in the 2nd, and you're losing like this. Man, it's just unacceptable.
The Buccaneers now getting ready to kick it away. Brown's going to take a knee, so this will come out to the 20. Benjamin's been way less of a factor in the passing game today than we're accustomed to. Maybe this is the drive that he gets things started.
Yeah, you're right, Jim. I think everybody's hoping for that he'll pick up his play and just help everybody on the offensive side. Not doing a good job. He just hasn't been crisp running his routes, and when you're not crisp running your routes, hard to get open.
And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage. The Panthers have not had a strong running game this half, at least in the sense of handing the football off. Stewart's been off the mark, and that's a big reason why they're trailing in this one.
That's right. It hasn't worked. So what do you say? Don't be afraid to change. What you have to do, you call the plays. They give your team the best chance to win, and they better start changing those play calls. Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
From the gun, Newton. And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3 and out. We're early in the 2nd quarter, and this offense has struggled from the start, Phil.
Yeah, they've struggled here so far early in this game, Jim. But look, a long way to go. There's still a lot of plays on that play sheet. So start looking down there, find some ones that work, and give these players a chance to have some success.
And the punt is kicked out of bounds. Giovanni Bernard making his way back onto the field. What do you think here, Phil? Are you a little surprised they're ahead in this game with him not piling up the yardage we're used to?
Jim, I'm very surprised. I thought today if they were going to win the football game, it was going to be because of the run. The fact that they're not winning the ball and winning, even they have to be surprised by that.
The Buccaneers are up right now, Phil. And that's at least partly due to the play of their quarterback. Winston's had a very solid opening half.
He sure has, and people are getting open down the field, Jim, and he's right on target. He's feeling it. He is absolutely in the groove.
First and 10. He's hit as he throws it. Second down and 10. Set up screen to Bernard. No stopping him now. That's a touchdown. This performance has been flawless, partner. It's been men against boys through the first quarter and a half.
You know, every once in a while you get a game like this. It only probably happens for teams once or twice a year where you can see somewhere in the second quarter that you are going to win the football game. Man, it lets you relax. It takes some pressure off, and it just makes for an awesome week ahead.
Stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Buccaneers have been all about defense here of late. 3 and out the last time they were on the field.
Yeah, it was a really good drive by them, just stopping the offense so quick. And it looked every aspect worked well. The coaches had to be really happy with the defense.
First down at the 19. Stewart's ready to run off the screen. Stewart's tackled down at the 45.
Newton's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Stewart lined up as the single back. Got hit on the release. Second down following that incompletion. The Buccaneers lined up in the nickel. Stewart's got it. Screenplay. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
The line of scrimmage, the 48. Third and 13. And now Cam Newton with the deep throw. They're set to punt it away now. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Buccaneers offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for them. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
And he steps out of the field of play. It's a 2 tight end formation. 2nd and 2. Charles Johnson gets to him for the sack.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
3rd down. Bernard lines up as the single back here. Good throw and good catch right on the sideline. That's reception number 2 for him.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver.
And the QB is hit and dropped by Short.
Well, defensive tackles, so many times they're in charge of stopping a run, but not this time. The big fella, good move at the snap of the football, gets in that backfield and gets the sack.
Halftime, 2 minutes away. Glad to have you back as we come out of the 2-minute warning here in the first half. The Buccaneers take it from the 33. He'll throw it over the middle. Gets about 9 on the play. This is 3rd down. He'll take the snap from the gun. Makes makes the reception. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. First down here. The Panthers defense now is going to go nickel. Winston's back in shotgun formation. Bernard with the reception. And Bernard is brought down. They're going to the hurry up. Back to the line. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 30. Short has the sack.
Defensive coordinators love this. When they can sack the quarterback without taking any chances. That time they just send the front four. They get the sack, and they didn't even blitz.
It's Bernard in the backfield. The Buccaneers snap it at the 41. Catch made. On his way. Inside, and he's home for the touchdown. My goodness, Bill. Halftime can't get here soon enough as it's blowout city.
It is. I know you can't wait for halftime because you scarf down food at halftime like you haven't eaten in a week. So we don't want to keep you from that. But this game, oh my gosh, it's been lopsided, hasn't it? And you're right, the team that's losing, they can't wait to get to the locker room.
And no return here, so Newton will start this drive from the 20. The Panthers didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nantz. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic. Wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but that was pretty easy.
Second down coming up. Newton in shotgun formation. Interception. Phil, how about this performance by the defense in the first half and adding to all the acclaim with the interception before halftime?
Jim, we knew coming into the game today that they were good, and so far in this first half, they were great. What a performance.
The Buccaneers taking the field on offense, coming off a touchdown on their last drive, Phil.
Yeah, they did it mostly through the air, Jim, and I love the way how they did that. It was aggressive throwing by the quarterback, and my gosh,
that's an interception. Well, the offense hasn't made any plays today, but their defense just came up with a big one. And let's see if the offense can produce something before halftime.
Yeah, good job by the defense. No question about that. For the offense, man, I don't know what to tell you except just wake up. Show some emotion out there, and that will help you get out of this shutout. Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds and stop the clock.
Final 30 seconds of the first half, and it's second down. The Buccaneers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 2nd and 3. Into the open. Stewart's tackled down at the 38. The Panthers, 1 timeout remaining. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. The offense stops the clock right away with a timeout. In plus territory at the 49. Corners are backing off here. 1st and 10. And it's caught by Stewart. 2nd down coming up. Time for the hurry-up offense. Newton's got it in the gun. That's Newton over to Olsen for the catch. We come to the half, and this game is in